How much did the bag lady get you for?
How much? Enough to get in her room, which was like $40-some to get in.
So how did she do it? How'd you end up banging her?
She just wanted me like right after I met her.
Yeah, she's like
it was an instant.
Well,
bang.
she thought she could fucking if you fucked her, that she could get some money.
I'm fresh meat wherever I go. What are you gonna do? I'm one of those people.
Why are you fresh meating it around all over the place?
I guess that's what I do.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Well, that's how I strut my stuff.
Yeah. So you bang the fucking 20 bag lady.
You know, and then so basically we're like together now. Like
you guys are. She's your old lady now.
Yeah, because she took some of her stuff. So what happened was she got in for a night, got all her shit out of her crazy room. She got her 20 bags out of the room, kept some of them in the hotel or the motel office, you know, brought some into my, in her crazy raspy voice, like, I'm moving in with you now. That's how that went. So now she's living with me. And, you know, and then like all of a sudden I'm going to go away for the weekend. I'm like, I know a lot of crazy people. I'm going to Ohio to skate. And, you know, women get emotional. Why are you leaving me? And all this shit.
Hang on, we got to check something. I want to see if our fucking new phone system is working, because this is weird. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, thanks for calling the Sunday Evening Overdose. Did you try to call our new phone number?
No.
All right, listen to me. If you want to call the show, hang up this and you dial 630-599. Huh?
Am I on the show right now?
Oh, yeah.
Did you get that stuff today?
What? Don't try to do that again. This is...
No. But I need to know.
No, see, this guy once, a long time ago, this was an epic moment on the show that he's trying to recreate. He shouldn't be.
No. I need to know if we have it or not.
Sounds legit.
Yeah, you know. Dude, shut up, kid. I mean, no. Listen.
Call the other number.
Call the show. Call
630-599-7827.
630-599-7827. Okay, thanks a lot. That's the Did You Get the Weed guy.
It's a nice segment on the show.
Yeah, that's just a segment we do.
That's pretty good, though. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that has nothing to do with real life. The 630-599-7827.
That has something to do with real life. It's all right. It's part of real life.
It's part of real life. We all have to deal with drugs in our neighborhoods. It's not a joke. So, old bag lady fucking moves her shit out. She somehow got $40 off you to get her room back.
To get her 20 bags, yeah.
To get her 20 bags back into her shitty hotel room.
So then I don't know. Then I go away for the weekend. It's like whatever. So I come back and she's kind of one of those ladies that she likes to hide out too, you know, like, I don't think the man, this motel did not like her there at all, because not just because like she like couldn't pay for her room. It was like she like hated these people that ran this place. Like when she was living with me, she was telling me all this shit, and it was probably factual. This lady was really, really smart. I mean, she taught me some interesting shit. Like, this is a classic Cook County thing. Like, you pick up a bunch of cigarettes that are like, you know, half smoked or 3/4 smoked, and she's like, no, you can't smoke them, that's gross. She's like, this is what you gotta do. She's like, you gotta get some rolling papers, and you take all the tobacco out and you roll your own pack off of free cigarettes on the ground. And I'm like, yeah, that's hilarious, and it is cool. But I'm like, I just looked at her, I'm like, I'm from DuPage, you're from Cook, and like, that is such a Cook County thing, like, I swear to God. And she's like, well, of course it is, that's where I'm from, like, honey, sweetie, all that crazy shit. And so I don't know, I come back from Ohio, she's like in my room, and my friends are like, how the fuck did you meet this lady? And I'm like, well, this is what happens when you live at seedy motels. Like,
so you introduced this broad to your friends and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
They thought
you're a weirdo.
Oh, I'm a weirdo.
Fucking weirdo.
Oh,
I mean, like,
I'm a fucking weirdo.
I would have kept that a secret.
Oh no, I broadcast everything. I'm insane.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'm sort of along the same.
I really am an open book. I have no shame. Because we're all going to end up in the grave.
How did this end?
Oh, how did it end?
Yeah,
well,
let's get to that. That's where it's good, I bet.
It ended in the fact that, well, actually, one time I thought I got away from her for a while because she had to like go to the hospital. You know, she's one of these women that has all this drama and stuff wrong with her.
Yeah.
You know, physical stuff wrong
Women
with her.
and their fucking health problems.
Yeah. And, you know, yeah. And they always need pills and all this shit and blah, blah, blah. And, it drives me crazy, but
they're like old airplanes. There's fucking constant
repair,
maintenance. Yeah.
So at one point, you know, I mean, she lived with me for a while as I was living at this motel, and I'm like, well, this is how it's gonna be. And we were like talking about going to all these different places all over the country, but that never happened. But so eventually she's like, well, I gotta go to the hospital now and stay in there for a while. I'm like, all right, I need a fucking, because we would argue.
Matt, my asshole fell out again, and I gotta go to Good Sam and get it stitched back up.
And stuff like that, you know?
Hey, can you drive me in on the way? Can we pick up a 6-pack of PBR and some Marlboro menthol lights? Thanks.
Go.
Was that right?
Yeah, well, she'd smoke any cigarette. She's a bum. She doesn't fucking care what brand they are, but, you know. But no, let's see how it ended. So, well, I mean, I did get away from her for a while. Then, of course, I did the classic, like, visit her in the hospital, and she's like, I want to bang you in the hospital. And I'm like, all right, well, this is a first, so fucking, I went and visited her. I fingered her. But
close the curtains and do me in front of the amputee.
So I don't know. We messed around. I have messed around with someone in a hospital bed getting help. That was weird.
Do you know
one
what?
Night.
I want to go on record right now too. I've actually had sex in a hospital as well.
Right on.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I was in the hospital for 6 days. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, I did that visitor once, but so I thought I got rid of her, and then, but oh no, these are the kind of people you just cannot, once you meet and you get, you know, form relations with, oh, you're not going to get rid of them after like one try. No. So one day she like calls me out of the blue, and she's like, I just checked myself out of the hospital, and they said I shouldn't, and I'm one of those people that just does whatever the fuck I want minute by minute, and all right, whatever. So, and she's like, I miss you, and all this weird shit. And like, so then I'm like, well, I gotta go. Like, I'm tired. I'm sleeping. I worked last night. Like, I gotta get in. I've been up like all day because I'm a high energy person. I can work all night, stay up all day.
Shy Deb.
Is this somebody you'd be willing to call?
I don't know where she is. She's roaming the
That's
streets
a good
of.
try though.
She can't be in DuPage.
She doesn't have a cell phone.
She's too. Oh no, I'm sure she still does,
Oh.
and I'm sure she's still doing the same thing that she did to me and other guys. I'm sure she's still doing it. But
So now, how did what was the very ending?
the very ending was honestly outside of another motel. And us sitting there arguing with her 20 bags all lined up in a row and all this stuff. And me and my like one bag. And we're sitting there just like at 4 a.m, you know, tired, just going off at each other about everything. Just fucking getting to the I hate you and all this shit. I can't be around you. And finally I just fucking walked away, and I'm like, I'm leaving you at this Motel 6 in the parking lot because I was out of money, and I tried to scam this ATM with this Kohl's card I had because it wasn't through my bank, and sometimes I could go negative with it and like get an extra night at a motel. And I know all these crazy shit. Scams.
If she had to, would she smoke hundreds if she had the choice?
Oh yeah, hundreds of course.
I'm getting that.
Did she have exactly 20 bags exactly?
Yes, I'm not even kidding.
Did she count them?
Oh, I counted them.
Did she count them? Like, we gotta get going.
She would do stuff like that. Yeah.
All right, so let's finish up on Shy Deb.
Sure. So it got to the point just because we went through so much crazy shit at the motel. She tried to get me.
Honey, it's not you, it's me. I've been doing this for years, and I've learned over the years to know when things are true, and me and you's are true.
Well, that, you know, it's funny you say that because we were there's a McDonald's across the street from the motel, and there were like 3 endings with this bitch because she like I said, she's someone that just doesn't go away. Like, and that was one time where
that's usually me in a relationship. Actually, I'm like the one that doesn't like stalking.
What you just said sparked that. This was one of the endings, you know. So you don't want to be my man anymore, because you know she's one of these like he's my man, like you know, how that's how she is, and it's like no, I don't want to be your man. I've already done that, and I don't want to do that anymore. Like that's enough. So that was one time I left her at McDonald's and she just sat there for hours and did nothing with all her.
You said you didn't want to be my man, so I bought a McDouble and sucked a Puerto Rican guy's dick behind the dumpster. I'm Shy Deb.
So, and then there was the classic like 4 a.m. Motel 6 moment. She's sitting there with all her bags. We're just going off at each other. And I finally just walk away and go back. I somehow got back into my parents' house. This was right before I got my apartment. I was homeless, and then my mom finally gave in and got me this apartment in Elmhurst. At any rate, so that was like the true ending of us. I never, after leaving her at Motel 6, I never, ever, ever saw her, talked to her, called her. I think there were a couple times when I was drunk, I pranked her a couple times, but she like, you know, with the blocking number thing or whatever, but she never answered. But I'm sure she's roaming the streets of Cook County. I'm sure she hates DuPage County. I'm sure she's fucking. She'll tell you all about her kids that are grown now, but you know I raised them, and then I just figured I'd live my own life on the streets, and that's how she was. Like it was just that's how she was.
Shy Deb.
That's Shy Deb. Yeah, that's a character, and she does. She looks like Skeletor. Like,
oh yeah, she was really skinny.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So when you
but her facial structure looked like Skeletor from He-Man. Like I don't know how else to describe how her face looked. Like that's how her face
and you
looked.
Did she blow you too?
Oh yeah, she did everything.
And so you were like looking at Skeletor blowing you.
Yeah.
So
and that was turning you on.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna say no,
dude.
So
if he was closer, I'd high five him like 18 times already.
Yeah. Well, that's Matt Bennet, everybody. Matt, thanks for coming by.
No problem. This has been awesome, you guys. This has been
dude.
a lot of fun. I love this studio. This is amazing.